This report just came out yesterday. I'm not joking. I did not find this in the deep recesses of the internet. This is being published by the mainstream, even left-wing outlets. Doctors and researchers at the Pentagon are working to prevent a future pandemic by developing a microchip that can go under our skin that can detect a virus. This, according to Dr. Matt Hepburn, a retired Army infectious disease physician. This is part of the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, or DARPA, which is a secret research agency, not that secret because we're talking about it on this show, tasked with protecting soldiers from contagious diseases and biological weapons. I can't believe I'm saying this for the second time in, a week or two, but it seems like Alex Jones and Associated People were sort of right, weren't they? I'm not saying, I want to be very clear. I am not saying that the government is currently injecting people with microchips. But the news report is very clear. They are developing a microchip that can go under a person's skin to detect diseases. The headline that I'm going to read tomorrow is going to be breaking news. Pentagon confirms that they are in fact turning the frickin' frogs gay. That I wouldn't be surprised. And by the way, the EPA and Yale University were engaging in research on whether or not chemicals in the water in Connecticut were turning the frickin' frogs trans. Not gay, actually. They were turning them trans. This is, on the one hand, I want to back away for a moment from all the theories about the microchips and stuff like that. On the one hand, this is incredibly technologically impressive. Okay, I'm gonna put the political question aside for a second. I'm just focusing on the science or the technology or whatever. It is very impressive that scientists could develop a microchip that can detect if you are coming down with a virus and, beep or boop or something or light up and tell you that you've got to go get some medical care. That's genuinely very impressive. I don't want it. Don't want it. Not interested. I don't care. I am not an adherent of the cult of public health. I know a lot of people are. At the cultural and the political level, that's how these sociopath politicians and public health officials have shut down our country for a year. I don't want it. If the option is live 10 years longer with a microchip under your skin that makes you neurotic about every time you're about to get a virus or something, and social distance and wear the stupid masks and all that nonsense, but you live 10 years longer, or don't live 10 years longer, but don't live your life in the neurotic, paranoid fear of coming down with the sniffles, and ultimately the neurotic fear of death, I'm going to take the latter. Because no one here gets out alive. I'd like to live a good long life, emphasis on the good, I suppose. But I know, look, eventually, if I am to have a future, it ain't going to be here, because we're all going down eventually, and hopefully that natural fact helps you to think about supernatural and eternal things. Or we can all just become neurotic ninnies and put microchips in our skin and worry about getting the flu or whatever. If you enjoyed that video, be sure to hit the subscribe button so everyone waiting through the wasteland of YouTube knows that we have got the absolute top content out there.